Hey guys, how you doing? Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your bullpenpixcom selections for a Sunday, April 4th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your morning. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or the subscribe button below this video. All right, guys, Major League Baseball is underway. We had some really good games this weekend. We got a little heated yesterday in Cincinnati. We got some great stats, and we got some really good stats today on some of the games. In fact, if you like the Yankees, I got a lot of 80% club stats here at atsstats.com. I'm going to share with you guys some of these stats right now. First, the big one I'm going to share with you is the Brewers. Now, Milwaukee coming off a loss yesterday to Minnesota. Great pitching duel. The Brewers are 10-1 straight up as a home team, coming off a loss in Game 2 of a series the last 2 years for 90.91%. So if you do like the Brew Crew today, nice situational stat right there. The New York Yankees, 15-2. 15-2 as a 140 to 160 home favorite versus right-handed pitchers the last 2 years. In fact, I got a lot of Yankee stats here today. If you just if you're following on the video, you can just probably pause the video and you can read all the Yankee stats. And in fact, it's probably a good way if you want to read all the stats. I'm not going to read every one of them. There's over like 40 some of our top 80% club stats. But if you just freeze the video, you can probably read some of these right here. I'm going to read off some of the best ones here. Yankees 19-4 as a 140, 160 home favorite. Played as a home favorite the last 2 years. So I know I'm sounding like probably much of a Yankee homer here, wearing a Yankee hat, but I'm a fan of people who make me teams that make me money on that day, right? So I'm just giving you guys the facts. White Sox got a nice system here on the White Sox. In fact, it's a side one. The White Sox are 9-2 straight up as a 100 to pick 'em to 100, 120 road favorite, and they scored 5 and they allowed 5 runs against their last game. So the White Sox 9-2 as a pick 'em to 120 road favorite when they're coming off a game where they allowed 5 runs against. Since 1996, they are 9-2 straight up, and I believe that is the late game tonight. So that's a nice stat here on the White Sox. The Braves, the Braves started a little 0-2 here, but I got a nice stat here on the Braves. In fact, they seem to play well on Sunday on the road. They are 17-4 as an away team on Sunday the last 2 years, and it's just a matter of time before the good teams like the Braves and the Oakland A's start waking up, right? All right, also looking at the over today in Boston. If you like the over in Fenway today, I got a nice stat on this game. The over is 80%, 8-2 for the Red Sox as a 140, 160 home favorite, and they're coming off a game where they allowed 4 runs against in their last game, the last 6 years, for 80%. And finally, the Cardinals today, that game we talked about, St. Louis and Cincinnati yesterday. The Cardinals are 8-2 as a pick 'em to 120 road favorite versus right-handed starters the last 2 years. So those are some of the top 80% club stats. And also, if you do like Houston today, guys, or if you like Oakland, be careful. Houston, I have a great stat on the Astros. And whenever Houston's an away team, the 4th game of a series, and they've won the first 3 games of that series, so they're going for win number 4. They are 8-1 in the last 5 years. So be careful if you do like Houston today. But again, just a matter of time, I think, before Oakland wakes up. But something with this Houston team, they got a little bit disrespected last year, and rightfully so for cheating the last couple of years. But there's still a core of players on that team that are pretty good. All right, let's talk about bullpenpicks.com. This is one of the best sites that you're going to want to be part of, because if you are serious about sports betting, what is everybody looking for? Winning picks, right? And imagine a site where you can follow winning picks. So I call this the Twitter of baseball. We have another site called hockeypicks.com. It's the same thing. And the concept of this site is following winning pickers, right? At the end of the day, you can have every stat in the world, but as long as you win your selection, and in order to do that, it's a process. And to me, if you follow winning pickers, and what you can do here, once you sign up, you go to, let's say, the hottest picker, because we're still early in the season, right? It's still early, so we're still collecting all the picks. But Terminator, look at this. Kevin went 15-6 the last 2 days. So this is what I mean. When you start following, and you just click on follow his picks, and you can see his picks for today, and then you go to most followed. These are the people who are most followed right now. Gotta love the old Expos logo, right? Man, I can't wait till we get a team back in Montreal. That would be great. The top pickers, obviously there's none yet because the season's still young. And the top scorer, once we have 100 players posting their picks, you're going to see their scores, and you'll be able to follow them. And also, look at the daily record. the daily record's on a good run. In fact, the last 2 days, what we do is we take the gold, silver, and bronze pick. Now, the bronze pick is not like the third place percentage pick. It's the last place pick, right? Because we want a real underdog, not just some fake underdog, right? So look at this. Yesterday, Minnesota was the bronze pick. So if you had the Dodgers, Padres, and Twins yesterday, and the day before, Padres, Dodgers, and the Giants, 3-0 on a 3-0 parlay. Today so far is still early, but the Cubs, Dodgers, and A's are getting the money so far on the selections here at bullpenpicks.com. And once you start following players, and you can see I made my selections today. I'm Ronnie Ray, and there's Musco. What you do is once everybody starts making their pick, then you can follow the best pickers and then build up a consensus or your own roster of all-star pickers, right? And then anybody who doesn't make the cut, you just unfollow them, and you just follow winning pickers, and this way you can pick and choose and build your own consensus. I made my selections today, and let's take a look at what's the early voting's going right now. So right now, the people are looking at the Yankees, 59%. Also, the Braves, 4-0 so far, so people think they're going to rebound. Cleveland, they're not hitting right now. They lost a lot of players, and they got the pitching, but they got no hitting. Boston, hopefully it's a turnaround day for the Red Sox. And looking at St. Louis, 3-1, 55% confidence level. People pretty torn here on the Brew Crew and the Twins. So 51% favoring Milwaukee on the confidence level. 61 favoring Kansas City. 65 on the Cubbies. Also Dodgers and Rockies. So you can see the Dodgers here at 67%. A's and Houston, people like in Oakland early here at 51% confidence level, but remember that stat I showed you, be careful on Houston. San Diego and the White Sox garnering the early money here tonight on the game between the Angels. Angels are going to be a nice team to see here if they finally can get Mike Trout some help here. All right, here's my selections today, guys. If you want to follow my picks, all you got to do is go to most followed, hit on any of the players here, but you go to follow my picks, and then you'll go to following, and you'll see that on the following, my picks are right here. I like the White Sox today. I like Boston, the Yankees, Atlanta. I think it's a turnaround day for Atlanta. St. Louis against Cincinnati. I'm going to watch that game. Maybe it'll be a little bit of fireworks in the first innings. Who knows? Detroit, Cleveland, Kansas City, Milwaukee. I like the Brew Crew. So Cubbies, Dodgers, A's, and San Diego. And my gold, silver, and bronze pick is San Diego, Cubs, and the Oakland A's. Now, you can see Muss here made his selections. I think we only got like 3 or 4 different. So he likes Chicago. I like Chicago. Boston, Yankees, A's, St. Louis, Cleveland, Texas. So he likes Texas. I like Kansas City. Milwaukee, he likes the Twins. Then we got the Cubs, Dodgers, A's, and Padres. And that's how you use bullpenpicks.com, is once you get other good pickers, you follow their selections. And then again, once everybody has 100 picks in the system, then you get a scoring range. In fact, I'll show you at hockeypicks.com the way it works. If you go to hockeypicks.com, and let me go to, move this here, and you'll see the slider, you put in your confidence level, and then if you go to top scorers, everybody who's top scorer, so Vasco right now at hockeypicks.com is the top scorer, and if you click on the score, it shows you his score right here. So in his confidence level. So when he's picking between 51 and 54% confidence level, he's about 51%. But look at this, 55 to 100%. He's 8-1 with his confidence level. And that's how you can use the top scorer to build your roster at Hockey Picks or bullpenpicks.com. All right, folks, Major League Baseball is underway. Sign up today. I tell you, you'll be happy you did in about 2 months from now when your bankroll increases and you're following winning picks, and it changes your strategy maybe on how you are betting baseball. Because let's say you're not, and a lot of people are saying, I'm not a baseball guy, but you know what, you might be a money guy or a money girl, right, that enjoy making money. And once you're betting on picks and you're making money, then this becomes addictive, because now you can't wait to see when the next day who the people you're following, what they're picking. And you can pick and choose your roster of this way. If somebody's not holding their own, then you cut them right from your roster. And again, the concept is there's no love in making money, right? It's you can cut fish or cut bait on people who have a low score, so this way it doesn't affect your pick. Because at the end of the day, if you're basing your selections on the consensus of the people you're following, then it doesn't help you if somebody's losing all the time, because it just clouds your judgment. All right, there you have it. Bullpenpicks.com. Think, pick, kick, save. Or no, just save. Bullpenpicks.com. Cheers.